Hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, of course, at the Arnold House, also known as the Red Brick House. And it was 2016 that I got this place, okay? And it's been a lot of work since then. And it's been very, very pleasurable because every day I discover something new. As we've ripped out walls, we've kind of gone through history and found out things that have happened, from this being a Civil War hospital, being a schoolhouse, and of course, even the town blacksmith. And I am honored because Len Fields, who I met in 2016 when we first got this place, her grandmother owned the place. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. See, that's why I got her here because she can tell the story direct. So tell me about your grandmother. What was her first name?
My great grandmother was Mary Arnold. Her husband was Clarence. Mary owned the house. My grandmother was Minnie Arnold, and she grew up in this house.
Okay. Now we found, and I've got it, I think, over my garage someplace. We found a mirror that actually had a picture in it, and you believe that that's your grandmother.
My grandmother.
Okay.
Yes.
Now you were telling me something that was really, really interesting, and I want to see. I hope that you bring it to me. Her great grandmother owned it, and in the will she deeded it to her husband.
That's correct.
And so back then, women didn't own property, so she was a trendsetter.
Yeah, how about that? She was. I'd love to have known her, but
Yeah.
our father had some good memories of her, and it's a shame I didn't talk to him about them more because he thought the world of his grandparents and spent a lot of time here in the house and on the property, and loved it here. It was not far from where he grew up, so he could ride his bike or walk over. So.
Well, from the first time that I came and I saw the brick facade on the side of it, of course, there was the satellite dish. It was about the only thing that I hated. Okay, I hate that satellite dish that was there. It was one of the first things I got rid of. But once I saw the red bricks and things, and when I came in and saw the staircase, I don't know what it is about staircases. You can have a house that looks like it's literally falling down like this one was. And you remember, Michael fell through the kitchen floor there before we rebuilt it. The steps were solid as a rock. And it's just something about that. When I see a house that's got steps that are really, really in great shape, it's just like I fall in love. And just going through here and seeing this place, you can feel, I feel like it's haunted, but by good people. Because I've had so many things that just have worked out that just typically don't. That maybe it is your grandmother. What's her first name?
Mary.
Mary, we're gonna be friends. One of the first things I did when I came here, because people are like, "Oh man, you're in an old house. It's probably haunted." I said, "Listen," I came in and said, "Listen, I'm here to save the place." Okay, they wanted to tear it down, but I wanted to save it. And it's so great when I have people like you that have a tie to the house, that are coming through and saying, "You're happy that it's being saved."
Happy that it's being saved, and honored that this is my first time in the house.
First time. Well, it's not going to be last. Lynn, FYI, is going to be the first one to spend the night here as a guest.
Boy, and find the ghosts.
My live stream last night, somebody said that they thought they heard the nail gun going off, and I said, "Good," because ghosts they gotta pull their weight too. Okay, that we're all in this together. This is our hope. So I appreciate any help that I get. And Lynn, you are welcome at any point. Lynn actually made a donation to us to help out, and I sent her one of the plaques of the Red Brick House. So I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
All right, I gotta get back to work.
Yeah.
And ghosts, come on, I need some help.